A jury trial will begin tomorrow in DuPage County over a ticket issued to a high school student.
Amara Harris was issued a municipal ticket for theft by a police officer at Naperville North High School. 3 years later, Harris continues to maintain her innocence. Illinois law prevents schools from fining students as a form of discipline, but according to a ProPublica and Chicago Tribune investigation, schools instead turned to police to ticket and fine the students. Top officials in Illinois agree that police should not be ticketing students for minor misbehavior, but a bill to prevent that practice is yet to be passed. ProPublica reporters Jody Cohen and Jennifer Smith-Richards both have been working on this story. They joined us this morning. Thank you for being here. So let people know how rare this is, this is over a $500 fine 3 years ago. And why is this going to a jury trial now? No one's settled.
No one has settled, which is very rare. It's very rare for a case, an ordinance violation case, like a ticket. You know, you get a ticket for speeding or not mowing your lawn. And it's very rare for something like that to go to a jury trial. And this case is about a student who refused to pay the ticket, which, as you said, was maximum $500, probably less, because she said she did not steal the AirPods. She was accused of theft, of stealing another classmate's AirPods, but she said it was a mix-up. She accidentally, took someone else's AirPods that she thought were her own, gave them back right away, and that she did not steal them. So she did not pay the ticket, and the city of Naperville, where her high school was located, has continued to prosecute the case and go into a jury.
What is the city of Naperville saying? They're obviously demanding some accountability in these circumstances.
They are. I mean, they're not very used to a matter like this going to trial either, but the ticket was issued and they see it sort of in their purview to carry through and continue to pursue either some sort of admission or denial and go to a jury if needed.
Where does this fall in that? I thought when we had you guys on that they were going to make some changes to this idea of ticketing kids in school and paying fines that high. Where does that stand now?
So after we first wrote about this, how police are ticketing students at school, the state school superintendent at the time told schools to stop this, stop disciplining students through ticketing by police. That it doesn't help anybody. And a lot of schools did stop, but some have continued, and there was a proposed state law that would have stopped that practice, but the bill stalled last session, and advocates and legislators who want to see it pass are saying they'll bring it back next session.
Where do parents stand on this? I'm trying to put myself in the position of a parent whose student had something expensive stolen or go missing. I would want, if it was stolen, I would want that to be replaced and for there to be some accountability and to get some of that money back. So where do parents stand on this?
It's interesting. We met lots and lots of families in our reporting on this, and most of the time, parents were shocked that this was happening and felt like this is something that could be resolved, within the school in the ways that probably you and I remember, detention or even a suspension if it's a big deal. So for the most part, people were confused about why this extra layer of discipline was being issued. In this case that we're following, there's nothing to pay back, because as soon as this young woman realized she didn't have her own AirPods, she returned them. And so that student got her AirPods back, quite quickly.
Is the city of Naperville or, the Naperville School District, are they still doing these tickets, or is that stopped since all this?
Good question. So last school year, as of the end of the first semester and a little bit into the second semester of last school year, they had not ticketed students at either of the two high schools in Naperville.
And the cost of going 3 years for Amara Harris's family, I can only imagine, to follow this up for that $500 fine, it's an unusual cost, right?
Right. You're at the point now where the cost of legal expenses has far exceeded more than likely what the fine would have been.
Well, we'll be interested to see what happens. You can follow the trial, and that starts tomorrow?
Starts tomorrow.
Unless something happens, obviously. You can follow Jody and Jen on Twitter threads. You can also read all of Jody and Jennifer's coverage on the price kids pay on ProPublica's website, propublica.org. Thanks for being with here.
Thanks for being.
Thanks for having me.
Good to see you.
Hey, Morgan.
Hi, good morning.